To begin the look today, I'm going to use Code 8's brand new Day to Night foundation. For a 12-hour product, this doesn't feel heavy on the skin at all, so if you're looking for something to give you a flawless base and cover up any redness that you have, this would probably be perfect for you because it leaves the skin feeling lovely and moisturised as well. The next step, I'm just going to place some concealer where I am most dark around my eyes. So that's the inner corners and the outer corners of my eyes, and I'm just using a brush to just press that in and blend around the eye area. For eyeshadow now, I'm using the Too Faced palette and using the shade Maple. I'm just placing that on the centre of my lid and then working it to the outer corner. So I'm actually avoiding all of this area here, as you can see, and just working from the centre outwards. To add more definition to the eyes now, I'm just adding Cocoa, and I'm placing that on what I like to call the outer V of the eye. So along the lash line and then into the crease as well. Now all I'm going to do here is just repeat the same process on the other eye. For the part of the eye that we haven't touched, I'm just going to place Swan, and that will help to really open the eye and brighten them as well. Moving on to mascara, I'm using the Pro Lash Lift mascara from Swede Lashes, and I'm actually not going to be applying any mascara to my lower lashes because I want to keep them nice and soft. For bronzer, I'm using the Huda Beauty Tan Tour. This is a cream bronzer, and I'm applying it with a nice thick fluffy brush. That will really help with blending, so everything is a little bit more diffused and not so contoured. And I'm applying that down my neck, around my forehead, on my cheekbones, and then lastly dusting a tiny bit onto my nose as well. To highlight the skin, I'm using MAC's Whisper of Guilt along the highest points of my cheeks, on my collarbone, and then lastly dusting a tiny bit onto my brow bone. For my eyebrows, I'm using the MAC Brow Set to comb them in an upright position. This is just a clear formula. You can get some that are tinted, so if you wanted to slightly darken, you could use a tinted brow gel. And then to fill in where I need, I'm using Lisa Armstrong's brow pencil, but I'm just focusing on areas where I have gaps. So I'm just tapping that product in rather than drawing individual lines. Just make sure you use the comb so it blends the product through and keeps it looking natural. For lips, I'm using the Lord & Berry Tanned Nude lip liner, and I'm actually rounding the shape of my lips here. The easiest way to do this is start on the outer corner of the lip and work your way up to the Cupid's bow. That way you'll end up with a more rounded shape, and you can also straighten out your Cupid's bow as well to make them look fuller. Now moving on to lipstick, I'm using Vive brand new 90s lipstick, and this is such a beautiful formula. It's more of a satin finish, so not too drying. To complete the eyes, I'm using Maple eyeshadow beneath my lower lashes, and make sure that you never go beneath this area. And lastly, I'm using Charlotte Tilbury's Beauty Light Wand in Pinkgasm, and I'm just tapping that just off the apples of my cheeks, more towards my hairline, and then along the bridge of my nose, just to add some freshness. And that's the finished look. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this one. Have a lovely weekend, and I'm sure I'll chat to you in the comments anyway. See you soon.